Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about the privacy under the world of digital surveillance, the case study of Google Maps. With advance of technology, some argue that we have come to the end of privacy. Considering with the internet, privacy was developed into different concepts under different conditions. Kawarni 2008 pointed out that there are four categories of privacy, which are accessibility privacy, decisional privacy, informational privacy, and mental privacy. Generally speaking, privacy can be referred to the personal information and digital footprint. In this presentation, I would like to use Google Maps as an example to explore how mobile application contributes to the usage of privacy in the world of digital surveillance. So, what's the Google Map? With the development of Google positioning system, the locational data was more comfortable and more precisely to generate than ever before. The modern system could pinpoint the location of devices with extra range. The low cost of GPS gave convenience for the company like Google to extend their business in digital era. Google Maps, as one of the early applications of Google, has been launched in 2005 and services the public for around 14 years. It's a web mapping service which offers satellite images, aerial photograph, street map, real-time traffic conditions, and so on. Google Maps is not only a mapping service but also interactive application that shows the imagery of some developed country. The most frequently used function of the Google Map is to search the destination of one tree with different options of the road. However, the Google Map is not as pro as it used to be. Although the content provided in application is free, the download of the app is free. Google Map is a useful application for its parent company, Google. The way how it earns money from the user is connecting the personal footprint and converting as a database. The decoded information is valuable to the parent company Google than to the advertiser who buys the advertising space from Google. Besides, the advertising cookie called DoubleClick helps advertisers and publishers to manage their apps within the application, which means that Google automatically collects information of all users. Moreover, Score 2008 raised the question about the Google Map and invasion of individual privacy by showing the face of passengers in the camera. Not only personal privacy but also information privacy are also violated. According to Lee's 2010 criticism on Google Maps, she pointed out that Google Maps requires users to register and log in. Therefore, users' data has been collected when users keep the application running in the background. Thus, Google can track and measure the frequencies with specific product for a particular user and targets their audience. Hence, Google Maps is free to download, but it's not free for the user to use in terms of paying their labor power to the personal information. Next, I'm going to talk about the stakeholder and influence of Google Maps. Users receive free services from the company Google and Google Maps, but in return, they devote personal information and data to the company. Google tends to be a private entity that knows users' behaviors more intimately than the users themselves. Focus suggests that privacy is exploited by the corporation and state surveillance for capital accumulation. The aim of the company like Google to gather their users' information is planned to obtain users' loyalty towards the mobile application and target the potential consumer for the advertising. The private entity like Google converts user profile into a vast database. Users' online activity and personal data are packed and categorized sold to the advertising company and shared to the estate. In terms of the relationship with our daily life, our preferences and individual behaviors are no longer being personal in the case of privacy. as the 2010 concern about what if the Google goes broke. It's unclear who will own the index of information. The leakage of information is undoubtedly the most important issue of the users will concern. To sum up, in post-Snowden era, it's no doubt that the surveillance on social media is everywhere. No matter the company or the state try to collect our personal information for different purposes, our behavior are monitored by both voluntary and involuntary. The federal government of Canada also admits that they are mining the public data in the mission of policy making. As a user, we need to increase our awareness about the private right. And also the government should propose some corresponding laws and regulation to protect the public's right of privacy. Thanks for watching.